What's up? It's your boy Lil Scooty. I just dipped off the porch with dirty gloves, bastard.
You need 100 something bold, you're running my shit. You looking for your baby mama, just look for that vid. You know.
All right, so we got Big Scooty jumping off the porch with us today, man. How you feeling today, man?
Feeling good, blessed. Yep.
I feel that, man. I appreciate you coming by today too, man.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce who you got sitting behind you today too, man.
This is my longtime friend, producer, fellow artist. You introduce yourself, man. Train B.I.M. It's my boy Marlo right here. Introduce yourself. New upcoming artist from the city.
Okay, that's what's good,
These
man.
my guys, you feel me?
Yeah. So what are you guys working on here in Atlanta during this trip, man? What do you got planned?
Shit, really coming down here, fucking with y'all right now. We do a lot of work down here. It's a lot of people from Indianapolis that got a lot of good shit going on right now. So
yeah.
a lot of times we tap in with them. A lot of other artists, DJs. We got a lot of big video directors and shit from Indianapolis down here. Even a couple friends, it's just entrepreneurs and shit, came down here and opened businesses up from Indianapolis. So we just tap in with everybody, you feel me? Especially the people from our city when we down here, you feel me?
Yeah, I've noticed there's been a lot of Indianapolis rappers coming down here too, man.
Yeah,
So
we've
that's
been coming
good.
down here for a long time. How long you been down here, Train?
13, 14.
Yeah, he kind of put me on the shit. Like when I first came down here, he was already living here and shit. So he really kind of was like a tour guide for anybody that from Indianapolis that came to Atlanta. A lot of motherfuckers used to fuck with bro and shit, especially when we was all coming up and shit. You feel me?
Okay.
So yep.
Yeah, I saw you just went to Johnny and got that new piece, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Johnny Dang.
Yeah, so
And he did me right too, man.
Nah, that bitch definitely
I be seeing
shining.
a lot of people saying they pay like crazy ass prices for pieces and shit, but I'm like, damn, motherfucker. I don't know if niggas just know better or motherfuckers be lying though most of the time. So
They want it to sound better, you know what I'm saying?
yep.
Sounds good when you say, oh, I spent 50 on this. I spent 100 on this.
Cause I know he actually posted my shit before I could even.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Really?
you feel
That
me?
means he's happy with his work then, right?
Yep, that was cool. Shit, I got a little free promo off of it, I guess. So, yep, shout out to Johnny Dang.
Nah, that's dope right there, man. All right, so what's going on in Indianapolis these days, man? What's new in Naptown, man?
I mean, I said the only thing new right now is probably like the local music scene. You know, that always switch up like every 5 to 10 years. You got all the kids that was watching us 5 years ago, 12, 13, they 18, they shooting videos and shit now, flying out, you know, doing everything. We was some of them doing it even better now. You feel me? The social media platforms is a lot bigger. So I know right now I definitely see more Indianapolis artists than I've ever seen at one time. Cause like I said, all you gotta do is log in on Instagram or any kind of social media, and it's probably 1,000, 2,000 motherfuckers that want to be artists in Indianapolis. So it used to be, back when we just had like MySpace and shit like that, it probably was like a good 50, 60 motherfuckers that was, really on that shit back then. You got a lot of little young niggas right now in Indianapolis that's putting up 50, 100,000 views and shit like that.
Yeah.
Organically. So that's something I ain't never really seen, was the city just boom, 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 boom. Just like you said, you've been seeing a lot of Indianapolis artists coming down here. Really, it ain't always been like that, you feel me? So that's something new, definitely, the music scene.
Yeah, how does that make you feel to see that progression from your city then?
Shit, I mean, for me, a motherfucker who like to see the next person win is good for me, you feel me? I kind of try to intertwine still with like all the younger artists and shit like that, even if it's just helping them get photo shoots, probably get them a little video or whatever type shit like that, just helping the motherfucker, try to make the next step type shit.
Yeah.
Cause I've been doing this shit for like a long time myself, you feel me? I'm like probably considered one of the OGs in the city, especially when it come to music and shit like that. You feel me? I came out on MySpace, you feel me, type shit.
Yeah.
So like shit just changed, but I like to see it, you feel me? I'm behind any of the youngsters, you feel me? They got anything going on right now, I'm fucking with all of them. I like to see it, you feel me?
No, that's love. Do you feel like there is a lot of unity in the city amongst the artists?
Man, you got just like anywhere you go, you feel me? You got these artists that fuck with they little conglomerate of people. You got my people that just fuck with our people and shit like that and shit. We just try to stay out of each other's way and shit like that for the most part. You know how it is. Any city you go to, people gonna be beefing, especially with the music shit. Cause our genre of music, you know, street urban rap music, that shit always come with the street beefs and shit like that. Like motherfucker ain't really rapping or on nothing where they from if they ain't got nobody they into it with. Like you show me one artist where you can go to their city and everybody like, oh, we fuck with that nigga, you feel me? But you get that anywhere you go, you feel me? Even if you the biggest artist in the industry, you still gonna have some motherfuckers from your hometown that don't fuck with you. Could have been some motherfucker you cut in the lunch line in middle school, it been shitty, or you done took somebody's girlfriend, or you know, whatever the case may be. Motherfuckers hold grudges, you feel me?
No, definitely, man. So let's take it back, Scooty. So what had motivated you or inspired you to start rapping at first, man?
Shit, at first, I mean, shit, just, you know, being around my mama, you feel me? My mama used to listen to a lot of hip hop and shit like that. So really just shit, I've been wanting to do shit, you know, that had something to do with music ever since I was a kid, you feel me? I remember I did like my first video at like our Indiana State Fair, you feel? I was like 7 years old, though, you feel me? It was like a dance video type shit, but my mama, they always kept the tape in our family for years, passing it around, and they always considered it my first video, you feel me? I was dancing to Crisscross, I missed the bus, I think, but nigga, I wish I still had that tape, though, you feel me?
You go viral, you posted that today,
so
man.
just, you know, just being around music, I can't say, like nobody in my family was, you know, motherfuckers, daddy's musicians. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just really, you know, just hearing my mama play a lot of rap music and shit, and growing up in the neighborhood, you feel me? Like the environment we from don't really give you the chance to, you know, be the best R&B artist. It's like the shit that we go through. We kind of got to keep it organic and talk about it. So, you know, shit, motherfucker, on that trap rap shit or whatever they call it now. It just come with the territory, though, you feel me?
Yeah. When you decide to start taking it serious, figure out, all right, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to pursue for my career?
Shit. I mean, I actually moved down to Atlanta. When was that? You remember that first year I came down here? So if it was 2010, I say 2011 is when I started taking it serious. That's when I first went back, you know, I moved back to Indianapolis. First thing I did was got a billboard, you feel me?
Yeah.
I put out the little Money Really Count mixtape with a couple of my artists and shit. We got a big billboard. We shot a big ass video that year. We won a couple awards, #1 video in Indiana type shit. And like that year, like I kind of boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right, this is what I really want to do. Like Broken Till, y'all had like probably literally like 20 artists under me at that time when I came back. So damn near what I was on. I was still trying to be an artist, but still be the CEO and shit like that. But I mean, that's when shit got real, I could say. Then I start, you know, booking artists, cause through my whole process, I was still gaining relationships with motherfuckers in the streets and shit, you feel me? Like fucking, like Boosie probably the #1 motherfucker I bring. We probably bring Boosie, 3-4 times a year. I got a show with him next Friday in a video shoot, you feel me, in Indianapolis. So just, you feel me, doing the rap shit, I met a lot of motherfuckers, and then when I seen the opportunity to make some money, I started doing concerts and shit too. So like now when motherfuckers go on my profile, they be like, man, what do you do exactly? Like, are you a rapper?
You got your hands in everything.
Yeah, they're like, are you a rapper? Are you a promoter, a manager? Like, nah, I'm just an entrepreneur. I'm an artist that do concerts and shit. You feel me? I guess. So just an all around hustler. But that came with it though. All the concerts and shit like that. Like, damn, if I'm gonna be a rapper and I'm getting features from this nigga, or I got a good relationship with this nigga, why don't I book him for a show in my city if I can make money? You feel me?
Nah, definitely, man.
That's how that goes.
Yeah, so talk to us about this single that you had, man, the Head Dome.
Oh,
and did you
shit.
expect that one to blow up like it did?
Man, it's crazy because like I said, when I came back, I got the Billboard, and we put money behind this single called Money on My Mind, you feel me? And it's like, it's like when you drop something and you trying to make the public, like, put it in rotation, it ain't as organic as it is when the song just leak out the studio and the whole city eat it up, you feel me? That's kind of how that was. Me and my label mate, Yellow, we had the song already pre-done. I think he already had the hook on it. And then the chick Paris, she had came to the studio and we made her a feature on it or whatever. And she put it on her mixtape. A couple weeks later, motherfuckers come back like, man, we keep hearing y'all song on the radio. I'm thinking it's the song we done paid for, promo and all this shit on. They like, nah, it's some song called Head Dome. And I'm like, damn, we never even cleaned that song up or nothing. Cause usually the radio, when you trying to promote a single to them, they like, first of all, is it mixed down? Is it clean? They got a couple, they hope you don't got it mixed down and clean so they can tell. It's a little easier to tell you feel me? Man, that motherfucking song leaked out. I think my boy, shout out DJ Ready Rock, man. My boy at the radio station, I think Ready Rock down there just made, I don't know what he did, but he made his own clean version. So by the time we heard it on the radio, that motherfucker was clean. We never got it cleaned up or nothing. And the city just, they got to playing it in the strip clubs, everywhere. And that song been out for a minute now.
Yeah.
Like we probably dropped that song in 2011, 2012. You feel me? And they'll still play it at the club right now.
That's dope.
And then another thing, a lot of people from the city never really knew it was our song and shit. You feel me? Like when I talk to some of the younger kids and shit, they be like, we thought that was like a national song that just always came on the radio.
No, for real.
Shit. You feel me? And then at that time, I really wasn't on no music shit either. At that time, I kind of was falling back. Like shit, we had a lot of shit. I think like one of my main artists that got killed that year, R.P. Lil Bango. You feel me? So we had a lot of shit going on at that time that I really wasn't, you feel me? But I wish I would have been able to put $20,000-$50,000 behind that single. Like that would have been the one. It was just so organic, you feel me? So like, you feel me? Don't never miss your organic moment. I say that. Like motherfuckers still telling us to remix it and shit. Like
for
right
real,
now,
10 years later.
Shit, you feel me? And I'm like, you do so much music, like, man, I ain't about to go, you feel me? But I don't know, you might have a Head Dome remix coming soon, shit. Need an old mulatto or Lil Baby verse or something on that motherfucker.
Oh, that'd take it out of there for sure. Yeah. You worked with Finesse 2 times.
Yup. Shout out my boy Black Jones. He hooked me up with him. I don't know, I can't tell you what Black does exactly, but I know Black, he kind of like a street A&R, I guess, in my eyes, you feel me? One of the OGs from the city. All I know is every time it's like an upcoming Memphis artist, he be getting a hold to him first and he'll bring him through the city like, hey, this the next nigga coming out of Memphis, you better get y'all featuring verses. He did the same thing with Moneybag, you feel me? Which I missed that boat. Like, bro wanted $500, you feel me?
Wow.
Like, his first show in Indiana was at my club. Like, I had a club open that year and shit, you feel me? So, I missed out on the Moneybag feature, and he do. That's why when they brought Finesse up the next time, Black like, look, you don't want to miss this one and shit. I boom, boom, boom. You know, I paid Finesse. He really looked out though, like $1,500 with the video, and it ended up damn near being like one of my biggest, like, you feel me, just me in the feature type shit. You feel me? So, shout out to Finesse. You feel me?
Yeah. Free him, man.
Yep. And you know, shout out my boy Wicked too. You feel me? I really met Wicked through the whole process. You feel me? Of doing. I think we released the video down there like right after he got locked up. The shit had happened so quick. You feel me? So shout out Wicked Films. You feel me? My boy Mac Tree from Mississippi that linked me up with him. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, we got both of them on the porch too. Man. Yep.
They're my boys.
Yep. So you mentioned you got this new single with Boosie about to drop too, right?
Yep.
So just kind of talk about that relationship. Like you said, you've been bringing him to Indianapolis for so long. I mean, I'm sure he's fucking with you, man, because you're bringing him a lot of bags. So.
A lot of bags, shit. But I mean, shit, like I said, I probably first met them though. You feel me? Just really on some of my OGs and shit that was from down there and shit. I probably met that nigga back in like probably 2008, 2009 and shit. You feel me? I was fucking with him prior to him going to prison for that long ass bid and shit like that. So through the process of him, you know, being locked up, I think it was like 2 years before he got out. You know, his brother Takari reached out to us and shit. He really reached out to my boy DJ. You know, I can't even flex or front on that. He reached out to my boy DJ and shit. At that time, DJ called me. You feel me? He's like, hey, Takari, you know, boom, Boosie, you know, they dropped all the charges. Boosie coming home. And they was like, shit, he want to do his first show in Naptown. You feel me? I'm like, you feel me? So I'm like, boom, all right. Sent Miss Connie the money or whatever, you feel me? That was probably like 2 years before he got out type shit, you feel me? So boom, 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 waited for him to get out. Just say the show was like March the 1st type shit. Man, I got the show for $40,000. I got him $20,000 2 years before he got out. When he first got out, I was his first shout out on Twitter, so nigga damn near took me all the way up. Then all the promoters from other cities was reaching out to me because I had the first fucking Boosie show, you feel me? Man, if I tell you we did probably like $400,000 in pre-sales. And 2 days before the show, his brother called me like, we gotta cancel the show. So his probation made him cancel it. Like
his first travel.
His first 5 or 6 shows, bro. Like I lost money through that process because I gave probably like 100 tickets to the radio station, and I was, you know, giving some motherfuckers tickets out, boom, boom, boom. So when I had to do all the refunds, like I couldn't track which was the free tickets. You feel me? So everybody bought tickets back. So I looked up, I was 20,000 over, like that I had to take out my pocket to match up because we couldn't tell. You feel me? It say you got 1,200 tickets, you give 200 away, you sell 1,000. Now something go wrong, all 1,200 people gonna come back. Oh, yeah. You feel me? The people that got the free tickets came back to get refunds because we didn't have no way to track it. Like I didn't know the count. You feel me? I didn't think the concert was gonna get canceled or nothing like that. So I lost money with the local police department. You feel me? I hit them back up. Like, you know, I had to cancel the show. Can we move that? They damn near like, nigga, what money, nigga? Shit. You feel me? So I couldn't really argue with them. Had to take that loss, took the loss on the tickets and all that shit like that. And then after that shit, I did a few more shows with him that went great. Like I ain't even gonna say the numbers because he gonna go up again. You feel me?
You don't want to fuck up your price.
Yeah, so shit, he already know that's how he did me right now. But you know, we always make it make sense though. Shit, like you know, that's my boy. He know. Like we don't hang out on the weekends and shit like that. He know anytime he called my phone, it's about some money, and he know anytime I call his phone, it's about some money, you feel me, type shit. So that's what it is. I've been locked in with him for a minute though. Like just like I said, since like '08, I done did like probably at least like 8 shows with him. You feel me? And then when I put him and Webby together, that shit be crazy. You feel me? That's what my last show was in November. I had him and Webby and shit.
I know that bitch was terrible.
I don't know what it is, but like
them two together, man. Fans can't get enough of that shit, man.
But that shit, that Indianapolis, they market though, bro. You feel me? Next time you talk to Boosie or what, ask them where they perform at the most. Like where do you get booked? You feel me? I'm seeing Webby come, bro. Niggas literally bringing this nigga like 2 months later, back to back and shit. You feel me? So motherfuckers fucking with Boosie and Webby though. You feel me? Boosie, I always tell you, his #1 market is Naptown. That's why he wanted that to be his first show, I guess. But I said after that, we made a lot of money, so shit, you know. We got the single out right now, so we just filling in all the dots, like shit. Motherfuckers like, man, you should have had a single with Boosie years ago, you feel me? But I'm like, shit, we got it now, you feel me? Shit.
I got you. So you put out a couple movies too, man. So what can you tell us about these movies, man? Two Sides and First Tuesday.
I'll tell you this. I shot First Tuesday first, you feel me? But blase, took my video dude 5 years to edit the movie.
5 years?
I don't fucking know why, you feel me? Yeah.
God damn.
You feel me? So it's like, man, when I first dropped the trailer the First Tuesday, the momentum was crazy. The whole city like, damn, boom, boom, boom. You know, it was damn near like Netflix quality type shit. It's still online or whatever. But like that process right there, I learned a lot. So before that movie even came out, I shot another movie. You feel me? And that was Two Sides, which was a lower budget, but nigga, we did it and we made it happen so quick. You feel me? I think it was like a 90-day process I did. Cause sometimes I just get shit in my mind, and I just tell myself, whatever I do, I'm gonna get it done. You feel me? Cause I done seen a lot of people shoot movies and shit that never fucking came out. You feel me? Type shit. So I'm like, man, boom. Especially knowing my other film was on hold. So I hooked up my boy Olu. He just moved down here. He doing videos down here right now. So he did the film for me, that second film, which was called Two Sides. So me and my partner, we read up the script, and like we made it like a 90-day process to get the script done, to have a casting call with the actors, and then to start filming and editing and shit. We did it all in 90 days. I premiered it at the Georgetown Cinema Movie Theater in Indianapolis. I did like 2 shows that night, like a 7 p.m. show and like a 9 p.m. show. They both sold out, you feel me? That really wasn't hard to do, you feel me? A local movie shit ain't too hard to get 300-400 people in the movie theater, especially off the fact that we do concerts. So I'm looking at I'm like all these motherfuckers buy tickets from me and shit. So if I could get a fraction of these motherfuckers to buy a ticket for my movie, I could kind of at least make my budget back for the movie at the movie theater, and whatever else I do, straight profit type shit. So that's how I did my last 2 films. Like I said, did them, put them out in a local movie theater. Then after that, just been trying to pitch them to distribution companies and shit like that. So I'm working on I probably got about 3-4 scripts written right now, but like that process is, man, you gotta have a lot of patience and shit. You ever try to do a movie?
Because I'm already knowing the work that it requires.
It is hard though.
I see the work that goes into a 3-minute music video.
Shit, it's a lot of hard work, man, especially just even writing and shit like that. And then for me,
I feel like writing would be the easiest part, but executing everything.
I mean, but the thing with the films for me, I can tell you a lot of times when I have somebody write a script, they're not thinking about the budget. Like a motherfucker write a script like, Johnny woke up in a nightmare and he was fighting aliens on Mars. Now we gotta go get a motherfucking green screen just for a fucking 20-second dream. It probably cost 20 bands, nigga. to shoot that 30-second dream type shit, you feel me? So when I be trying to tell my writers to try to consider the budget of the film too. A motherfucker give you a goddamn $2 million story, like with all the shit they putting in there. You're like, all right, we need to, we got a $20,000 budget for this or whatever. It might be a $5,000 budget. You feel me? So that's the thing. I always keeping the writer, in good sense of the budget and shit like that. That's why I like. Me and my buddy, we just write everything. You feel me? Like my OG Big Unk, any movie scripts I got, me and him just usually sit down and do them because we always keep in consideration of what our budget is, per film type shit. So
I got you.
Other than that, my bro right here, he knows more about the film industry than I do, just being down here like working on set with motherfuckers and shit. So I get a lot of knowledge from them and shit. They telling me just, how shit go, credits, what the actual producer role is, the director, the key grip, all that shit like that. So it's like the more films and shit I've been doing, the more I've been learning. So I'm like, shit, I think my next film obviously gonna be better than the last two. So you never know. You might have to do 4 or 5 films till you really, get your
formula.
big break. You feel me? So
I feel
that's that shit. More movies coming soon though.
Yeah. And Young OG, that's gonna be your next music project?
Yup. It's an album we got set to release May 31st. So like I said, I never really released the album myself. Like I said, I've been pushing my artists and shit for so long. Like I had a couple mixtapes and shit out, but nothing that nobody could just go back to right now. You feel me? Because nowadays, niggas uploading that shit through TuneCore DistroKid.
Yep.
It's on Apple Music. You got your shit on Apple Music these days. You damn near cool, you feel me? That's damn near one of the main streaming sites.
Absolutely.
Besides what's going on TikTok and shit like that. So then, like I said, the title just came from shit where I feel like I'm at in life right now, you feel me? Young OG. Like all the youngsters in the city call me OG and shit. All the real OGs still call me youngster type shit, you feel me? So I'm like, boom. Kind of feel like I'm at that point in my life right now, you feel me? Cutting a lot of old shit off, you feel me? Kind of growing, you feel me? It's kind of like that borderline really crossing over, like leaving all the young shit alone, getting on my OG shit now, which I've been on, you feel me?
Definitely, man.
Yep.
What's some advice you would share to the youth coming up today then?
Man, shit. I would say, shit, stop looking for motherfuckers to sign you, cause motherfuckers, it's a different ball game now than it was back in the days. Niggas getting multi-million-dollar record deals and shit like that. So I tell a lot of youngsters, shit, just put yourself in position where you can hustle up some money to be independent right now. You feel me? So whatever with that, you feel me? Be independent. That's number one. Shit, that's what I'm on right now.
Absolutely. All right, Scooty, you got any shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up here, man?
Shit. Shout out my clothing brand, you feel me? Urban America. Money really counts, you feel me? Shout out the city, shout out all the DJs, you feel me? Shout out all the local clothes, all the entrepreneurs, all the artists, you feel me? And that's that. Y'all got anything to say? Yup, that's it. Shout out Nari Jeans. Yup, that's good.
You need 100-something bold, your rum in my chest. You looking for your baby mama, just look for that vid. You know my neck and wrist froze, I ice